Fear is saying no to some aspect of the present moment. Right now you're saying no. You're saying no to this video. You're saying no to all the suggested videos. You're saying no to God knows what you're saying no to. It's all just fear. It's all just some sort of thing, childhood trauma. It's all some sort of like emotion that got captured through some weird wishy-washy. From the moment you were born, there were chemicals being flushed and changing, manipulating your nervous system into what you are now, which is sort of like just a mishmash of all these different things. And now you're trying to grow while staying within fear. You're afraid of so many things, right? Fear is a very interesting subject because fear is one of the few things that actually limits your love. Now, love comes in many forms, right? I'm not talking about the sort of blue pill hugs and kisses, right? I'm talking about when you really love someone, right? When you give to someone, when you express love for someone, for the world, right? Going to war for your country is an act of love. Just, it's a bit more than that. When fear undermines your love, your life is fake. It's fake. It's not real. And when you live a fake life, you get all those thoughts in your head. You get all of those weird little have you ever actually fallen through the whole of your fear? Have you actually admitted your fear? Like, has this ever happened? Because this happens to me all the time. Do you ever just admit your fear to yourself? And suddenly you become completely present. You're aware of the entire room. Every clock, every sound, every bit of wind. Have you ever wondered why you keep thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and plotting and planning? Have you ever wondered why your mind never just shuts up for like 5 seconds? It's because you're afraid. Perhaps you think about school because you're afraid of not having a future. Perhaps you think about girls because you're afraid of being alone. To be fearless is to be present. To be present is to be openness. To be here in this moment right now, with me watching this video. To be that is to be who you truly are, and to live your life out as it was intended to be lived out, not as some figment of your imagination. You probably want the positive, you probably want some sort of reward, right? You want some sort of change to happen. You want some sort of negative to positive. Something like that. I'll tell you now, bro. Mastery is easier than you think. Recently I learned how to fall asleep instantly. I'm not kidding. I actually know how to fall, like certainly, you go online and you watch YouTube videos and it's like calm, relaxing sounds to drift off in 5 minutes, all that, and then you click on it and it's like an hour past and you're like, will they shut up? You know what I mean, right? Like, I've actually figured it out, and that's amazing. Isn't that incredible? Like, I'm one of the only people that actually know, like, in the world, how to fall asleep instantly. Like that. And yet, I haven't taught it. I'm not recording a video right now about, like, the #1 sleep hack to, like I've already got the title in my head, but, like, the #1 sleep hack to cure flipping all sleep problems in the world. Like, that would get 46 million views. Like, probably not right, but, like, just because the YouTube, like, I don't know, like the YouTube algorithm, right, is more likely to promote some rubbish sleep hack from a well-known person than my video that actually works. Or maybe that's just me being cynical, feeling rejected. But you know, but I decided to record this video because this video is more important than any other video I could make. You know, so fall through the whole of your fear for me right now. Just admit your fear to yourself. What have you been questioning recently? Have you been questioning, like, first off, have you actually been questioning something? If you don't know what I mean by questioning, have you been thinking about something recently? Okay, now is your thinking sort of like questioning? I'll give you an example. So let's say I'm by myself, I'm not recording a video, you know, it's just a Saturday afternoon. You know, maybe YouTube isn't for me, you know. Maybe I should give up, you know. Like what is the point of making all these videos? I mean, it's like, it's just, I'm constantly making them. It's like what is like the point of them, bro? Like come on, like, you know, I might as well just flipping, like, I don't know, like flipping just write, you know. I'd probably learn more if I did make videos. Okay, that's an example of someone just questioning, right? Maybe I shouldn't, you know, I should not, you know, do this because blah, 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 blah. And it's just a bunch of ramble, right? Really, there is an underlying fear to your questioning. So let's go back into the example. You know, maybe YouTube is trash. Hold up, Sam. What are you doing? Like, come on, you've stuck to this for so long, right? What is the underlying fear behind your questioning? I guess I'm afraid that if I continue down this path of YouTube, then I'll never be successful. I'm afraid that if I keep making videos, nothing will change. I'll be one of those weird YouTubers that has so many videos and nobody likes him. And no one will ever like me. And I'll remain unloved like I was like a child, you know. I'm afraid of not being worthy of love. The love of others, of the love of, like, just, like, this is way too deep, right? But, like, you know, I'm afraid of all of this, right? And then just sit for a moment and just feel that presence. Really feel it, you know. I feel amazing. I can't describe how you feel, because you spend all day, you know, thinking and thinking and thinking. Right now, I have no thoughts in my head. I just have words coming out my mouth. I feel everything, you know. Like, I feel the flipping room, bro. Like, it's amazing, man. The question is, what is the underlying fear behind your question? Whenever you find yourself questioning something, this is going to be relatable to a very small percentage of you, right? Have you ever just been walking down the street and you find yourself thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and just talking to yourself, and you feel like it could literally go on forever? That means you're very afraid. This is one of the greatest practices I've ever done. I've invented it myself, actually. I sort of took elements of other people and I merged them all into this practice that I've developed. You genuinely feel complete presence when you do this. All of your questioning stops. And guess what, bro? You even... Admitting your fear is half the battle. Once you can do this practice, you've won about half the battle. I hope this helps, bro. My name is Sam. I could give you more, can't I? So, once you admit this fear, half the battle is admitting it, the other half of the battle is actually living to it. I'm afraid that I'll never be successful on YouTube. I'm probably afraid of these things. I'm afraid of never being loved, all of this, right? The next step is to go record a video and to make it so good that you'll never want to record another video again, because you wouldn't want to taint the perfection that you have created. with other videos on top. And then the next step is to do even more than that. Just ever so slightly more. Living to your edge is living to your fear. And then perfect growth is leaning just beyond it. Just beyond it into the infinite, unbound, flipping beauty of what your life is. And then when you live there, you find that your entire life floats. You feel more presence than you ever have in your entire life. You feel focused. You feel sharp, aware of everything. And you give perfectly. You do what you've always wanted to do. You could admit and lean beyond your fear in every aspect of your life, from your business thing to your schooling to your flipping fitness. I don't care, right? You can do it any way you like, bro. I hope you like that, man. I've been thinking a lot about this for my new book. It's going to be published in 2026 or 7, I've got now. Possibly 2028, I'm not really sure. I'm sort of messing around with it, right? See you sometime, bro. My name is Sam, our name is 7. Fix your brokenness for your purpose.